The Great Barrier Reef. We all know it. It's one of the most important tourist attractions in Cairns. It provides hundreds and thousands of jobs to people, to locals, and it's home to many species of marine life, including at least 6 different fish. I count at least 6 of them. About 1,500. To be exact, but who's counting? 4,000 species of mollusk and 400 species of coral. The Great Barrier Reef is located off the east coast of Queensland and takes up roughly a space of 349,000 kilometers squared, which does happen to be larger than my house. However, unfortunately, the Great Barrier Reef is under siege from the impacts of climate change. Our planet's temperature rising due to human activity is leading to sea temperatures rising, in turn causing to coral bleaching, a process that leads to coral expelling the algae living in them, turning a pale white and leaving them vulnerable to disease. This happens because of the increased levels of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, which then dissolves into the ocean, leading to ocean acidification. This acidification makes it incredibly difficult for their survival and overall formation of the reef structure. The Great Barrier Reef has deteriorated greatly over the last century due to global warming. Looking at these graphs, the Great Barrier Reef has deteriorated greatly over the last century due to global warming. Looking at this graph, showcasing the coral coverage of the reef over the last 100 years, it shows that it has dropped roughly 5% across the entire reef since 1985. Comparing that to this other graph, showcasing the threats to the reef, you can see how over roughly the same time period, global warming has gone from being one of the pretty much not there on the graph. Like, look, it's gone. There's nothing there. To being the biggest, the largest threat to the reef that there is. Due to the increasing rate at which the world is heating. The reef is dying, ladies and gentlemen, and anything in between. And if we don't do something about that, it will continue down that path until it's too late to go back. I believe the only way to save the reef is for everyone as a community to reduce their carbon emissions greatly by making larger companies use biodegradable and more environmentally friendly materials across the board. That's McDonald's, your paper straws, go back to plastic. And I mean that. Well, don't go back to plastic for the sake of this assignment. I'm watching. Don't. McDonald's use paper straws, please, I beg. Not only large corporations, however. If more people started putting effort into living environmentally friendly lifestyles for long enough for the reef to recover, it would not only make a massive impact on the Great Barrier Reef and Australia, but the entire rest of the world, because nobody likes global warming. Thank you for listening. I love you. Pass me. Goodbye.